Alright, it's been a while. I used to run this thing all the time. I used to be real good on this thing. But was, and what is. So we'll see if I can remember this. And the controls are backwards. This is like crane controls or whatever. And the controls are different than the 10 is.
I'm gonna be down there at the end of your boom.
Okay. Oh yeah, boy. You get a big old load like that, put her on the very top on the passenger side. Truck driver will love you for it, bud. But I'm not hard to please. I always tell loader operators the same thing. I don't tell you how to load it, and you don't tell me how to haul it, and we'll get along great. The only time I will tweak on something is when you're hauling lumber and make sure and help the guy get the load together so it don't move on you. If you don't slide bundles of lumber together, they tend to walk around on you when you go down the road and loosen up the straps. I'm gonna have to cut up a log or two to finally get enough on the front bunk to chain it down. And this ain't gonna be full load.
Painter, is that as far forward as that saw will go?
It usually takes me a while, and this video will be done by the time I start getting used to this boom again. But when I get on my game, I used to be pretty fast on this thing. Look at some of my older videos. I think I used to have some older videos running this thing back when I first started my channel. But the ones with the cuss words and stuff in, I had to delete all them. Oh, I've made every YouTube mistake under the sun. Cussing and stuff like that, just being just a downright turd. Logger weight to turd.
You don't want them to send them back over here.
They could sold it sycamore. It'd be all right. If it wasn't sycamore, I'd have cut that off. And if we wasn't out of wood, I might not cut it off. Or I might cut it off too. That sycamore is pretty much. I think we do one common sycamore. I don't even think we got a two common. We might have a two common market. No, just a one. And with the way the mill's out of logs right now, that ain't gonna be cut up for logs anyways. We're probably just gonna run that through the pallet. And the grapple brakes is loosened up on this thing. I hate running this thing with loose grapple brakes. It just swings around like a loose freaking dish rag, you know, just wobbles like an old dish rag on the end of this boom. Say you got XY, the boom hangs, the grapple hangs on an XY pendulum type of thing. And you got brakes that you adjust, and it'll slow down the grapple rotation so you can, you know, the wobbleness in the grapple so you can have more control over your grapple. When them brakes are out of adjustment, well, you're just like any old broken dick with a pulpwood truck, you know, you're just flopping around. No offense. I hope nobody takes offense to that. That was us for years. We're just now coming out of that. So don't think I think I'm better than anybody. Because I don't. I've done some of the stupidest stuff. I ramped a creek one time with a skidder. And I guess I'd been watching too much Dukes of Hazzard. I was all cranked up. And I tried to ramp a ditch one time with a cable skidder. And I shouldn't be doing this. Not over my birds. But I hit the other bank, and it's a miracle I didn't bust the axle housing. But I hit the other bank so hard with that skidder, I knocked fuses out of the fuse panel, and the skidder stopped pulling itself. But it's about 8 foot across, and you can see my marks. I made her about 6 feet before the skidder hit the bank on the other side. You ever seen a four-wheeler in a four-wheeler race or something misjudge a set of doubles where he ends smack first on the other? That's what it looked like. I did it with a skidder. So that's the kind of decisions I used to make. So definitely don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't make stuff like that anymore, but I used to for a long time. All right, there we go. Now we're stiffly pulp. Let me crank this puppy up. Well, it's got plenty of it. All right, Steve. Watch your butt. I'm gonna slide through here. See, he's got to try to hide all that stuff behind them poplar trees over there, so it don't get in the daggone hikey-pikey trail. So everybody does their hikey poo. Come on, you son of a butt. I don't know why this feels so awkward. I've got the truck in the wrong spot and that daggone grapple brake is driving me up the... Let me adjust this brake up. Son of a buck drives me nuts. I can't run a boom like this. Oh yeah, now you can control it. See how you can control it now? Look how Big Daddy, we're loading a log truck. And they ain't got the hoses wrapped. I don't know what that's all about. And when you don't wrap your hoses coming down the grapple and get them all into one knot, all you're doing is asking for blowed hoses. Been there and done that, but we're repeating history. History that's not learned from is doomed to repeat itself. That din is so much faster than a knuckle boom. Now Luke's boom's fast. That his a Tiger Cat 250. It's a 250. I forget the letter model, but that thing's quick compared to this one. But this is a good boom. Don't let me. I used to run a daggone old 2400 hood mobile slasher. All vane pumps, 2,500 PSI on the main system pressure. I mean, that baby was weak and slow, but it was a good rig. I mean, for what it was economical, it was cheap. That din is just something else, boys. I'm gonna tell you right now. Something freaking else. Can y'all see that thing? Well, I'm gonna hit him. Can y'all see that thing okay? Yeah, you can see him fine. Yeah, this definitely ain't the din din. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But it's got more reach, and it's got better visibility. But other than that, din din, 100%. But the din din, the reason it does okay with small reach is because you're not stuck in one spot like you are with this thing. Fall off there, log. I'll get you here in a minute. I'm not the most natural on it right now. Just been too long. Oh, you son of a buck. God dang it. I'm a freaking klutz right now. That other side, when you're loading a log truck, you always load the other side first. And then you finish loading on the side that you're sitting on. Uncle Herman, you say you get a new guy in there, the first thing you do is blind yourselves loading logs. Well, Uncle Herman always called that putting yourself in jail. Don't put yourself in jail loading logs. Don't put yourself in the clink. Oh, you son of a biscuit. You son of a biscuit, slimy son of a bucks. You look at that, would you? Slimy son of a buck. Sit there. I'm just klutzy on the daggone thing and I can't get it to do what I want it to do. And pulpwood always makes you feel like a real genius when you're loading. Short pulpwood's way worse along. Can't get nothing to set right. You don't want to get mad and smack them because they go everywhere. I will live with that. There's a few I was going to ask me, aren't you overloading that truck? But small logs and pulpwood, especially pulpwood's like hauling crackers. You can't never get enough weight on hardly hauling pulpwood. Not this stuff we haul. Come on. Main thing, just getting on there to where it's safe to chain down and haul down the road. That's the key behind pulpwood. And I'm sure there's loggers out there that knows a lot about pulpwood, and I ain't one of them. All I know is it sucks. Oh, Luke, that's one to watch. That son of a buck is the boom operatingest fool you ever seen. But hell, he's run it since he was a kid. mean, that guy can make a knuckle boom dance. I've learned more from watching him than I have anybody out there. He knows just how to set the, you know, a lot of it's setting yourself up, and he knows all about how to set yourself up in the yard to where you're not wasting licks. How to be organized, that's a big part of it. So you ain't flopping around with this. We got, that's good enough. I better stop there. I need to put one more in there to tie it all together. Uno mas, por favor. Stevie, I ain't got room for that long. That's just all there is to it, Bubba. That's one.
That's surely good enough, Wade. That's enough out of the way.
I hear you, Phil.
Stay back here at the edge of the woods whenever Stevie gets wound down there or something. Stay back at the edge of the woods. So he grabbed a few for the deer. You see what I mean? You're going to be top heavy as hell.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, Big Daddy. Hey, I'll hold one or two. Maybe he thought I ain't never hauled dogs before. But in Big Daddy's defense, I am one of them guys you work with, you're just convinced he don't know what he's doing at all times. Yeah, right against, I'm gonna pop that thing off the bead when I go to pull up. These slimy son of a bucks. God, slimy son of a bucks. Get that up where I can take that big, huge son of a buck. I'll get that up where I take that big grapple and I'll move these out of the way at the grapple skidder before I move the boom.
Stevie, if I can get past you and stay out of your way, I'll put some of that bark in my questionable ground over there or some goddamn thing, maybe bring some of them back to you.